What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army? Like I said in my video yesterday, this week is going to be a crucial week. I want to say we got quite a few Air Jordans that are dropping this week. I know for a fact we got the Air Jordan 4 Military Blacks. I did that review like 2 days ago, so make sure you guys go and check that out. Now, we also have the Air Jordan 5 Low Clots. Those are dropping on the 20th, which is Friday. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, which all y'all should, I did tweet out, I want to say it was a website called Juice overseas that had actually dropped the Air Jordan 5 Clot Lows early. And I should have that review for you guys, hopefully before the 20th. And then that following day, the 21st, again, you got the Air Jordan 4 Military Black. Literally 2 days later, you got the Air Jordan 8 Ruies that's supposed to be dropping, and that's on the 23rd. Retail on those is $225. Retail on the Military Blacks is $210. Retail on the Clots is $200. So right there alone, $200, $210, that's $410. We looking at $635. Literally in 3 days. Nike and Jordan Brand is expecting their customers to spend $635 in 3 days. And that's not even to end it off. And 2 days later, you got the Air Jordan 1 Heritage, that's $170. And then 2 days later, you got the Air Jordan 5 Retro SE, the Easter joints. Those are $210. And literally that next day, you got the Air Jordan 5 Green Beans. So within, Army, listen to me, within the 8-day time span, we are getting retail prices over $1,000. Jordan Brand and Nike is expecting its consumers to spend in 8 days. Green Beans, Easters, Jordan 1 Heritage, Rui 8s, Military Blacks, and Clots. Now, to some people, y'all probably just like, bruh, what's going on? Now, Army, this is another one of those videos where I was going to take a day off. We got NBA Eastern Conference Finals coming on tonight. I'm just like, man, today should just be a chill day. And all I've been saying is just how messed up things is with sneakers. All these pushbacks. You know what I'm saying? I want to say I'm on my year 2s that have been pushed back again. You got all these release dates scrunched up, you know, together. But it's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And a light at the end of the tunnel, how I've been breaking this down. And I literally broke this down while I was driving to my daughter's gymnastic class. And it's basically like, as much as we complain, we are actually in a phenomenal time for sneakers right now. Only two cons that I would say is that it's messing up the dates with all the pushbacks. And when they do, it's literally stacking all these shoes on top of each other. Those are the only two issues. The pros with this is that literally as of late, Army, most of us have been able to get all of these shoes that have dropped. We have been able to get them for retail. If you think about all of the sneakers that dropped in 2022, from the Marinas, you can get Marinas for retail. The Brotherhoods, you can get them for less than retail. J5s, you can get them for less than retail. A lot of these sneakers you are able to either get for less than retail or for retail. Now, what made me think about this video is that I had got a tweet. And the tweet was basically saying that tomorrow morning, DTLR is going to be dropping the Air Jordan 9 Chili Reds. And in my head, I'm just like, dang, again? Like Sneakers app, DTLR, they restocked on like Snipes, Jimmy Jazz the other day. But then I thought, like, I was able to cop pairs for people who needed the shoe, who hit me up for retail. When was the last time I was able to catch a restock online for Air Jordan sneaker and it was easy? I'm just like, bruh, that ain't happened since 2020. So I'm just like, what are we complaining about? All of these shoes, Midnight Navies you can get for retail. The Brave Blues are still sitting on some sites. The Air Jordan 9 Chili Reds, they've been selling out like they restocked again today. On DTLR Finish Line. One of my homies needed a size 9.5. I was able to get the 9.5 for him. I'm just like, we're honestly in a good time because had these Air Jordan 9 Chili Reds dropped last year when they were supposed to, in my opinion, I don't think it would have been that easy for us to score these joints. And if we did take an L, it'd be tough for us to grab these joints from the restock. Now, I don't think that these are like really restocks. I just think that stores are finally starting to get their shipment in, and they just making it seem like a restock, or, you know, they about to drop. But since so many shoes have been dropping, it's honestly, once one is over, you just keep it moving. It's almost like you cannot be stuck and trying to wait to cop this one shoe, because it's literally 7 more shoes coming out within the next 10 days. And because of that, yes, the market is 100% oversaturated. Because it's saturated, you are able to cop these shoes for retail. You are able to walk into some of your malls or some of your mom and pop shops and still may be able to pick up a sneaker that you wasn't able to pick up a week or two ago because they not moving. Brotherhoods are still sitting online right now, like size 7.5 through like 10.5. I just got a tweet about that. Again, it's been years since we have been able to manually go online and cop a shoe. And I know I hear a lot of complaining about, and I add to some of that complaining. I gotta be honest with it about, you know, how messed up things is. But when you really just step back and look at it, this is the perfect time to be able to grab all the shoes you want, because they not reselling high and they still dropping online as far as restocks or just online drops, and you are able to cop. I think, Army, a lot of these early sneakers, we are able to get them for retail. Look at the Heritage ones. Those dropped a couple weeks ago overseas. They were going retail then. We can get them retail now. They ain't even dropped yet. Before the Air Jordan 5 J Horizons dropped, it was the same story. Before the Air Jordan 11 Low 72 and 10s dropped, it was the same story. Look at the Air Jordan 5 Clots. Those joints, I was able to grab those. I paid a little bit over retail simply because it was coming from overseas. But still though, generally when it comes to early release, we are paying $100 to $200 to $300 over retail in order to get that shoe early. Air Jordans that have dropped this year already dropped overseas, which affected the U.S. market, which made it easier for us to either cop, because a lot of people had already copped early and then they still got them for good price, and which kept the market down on those joints as well. Now, Army, I'm not going to sit here and say that this is going to be a forever thing, but while it is here, take advantage of it, because these military blacks, what I'm talking about right now, I highly doubt it's going to be the same situation for those. Those going to go. You got the Air Jordan 1 Yellow Toes that's dropping. You got a lot of other stuff that this may not pertain to, but even look at the Air Jordan 1 Stage Haze. Those don't drop till like June, but they already dropped overseas, or they're about to drop overseas, and those joints right now going dang near retail. So you are able to get a pair of Air Jordan 1s from a legit website overseas early. You pay retail or a little bit over retail. I don't see what's wrong with that. Yeah, I just looked at the Stage Haze. Right now, size 11, them joints 202. And I ain't seen nobody over here, or at least in Chicago, like either Fine Line or G-Main, and the joints are already going for retail. Again, when was the last time you were able to cop an early shoe weeks to a month early and you getting them for retail, y'all? Wake up. Again, if you one of them people who always take L's, this is the perfect time to go ahead and take advantage, because once again, you are able to hit on these restocks. Like I was able to hit Brave Blue 13s on restocks. I've been able to hit Chili 9s, Navies. I don't really think the Navies have restocked that many times, because I want to say Nike probably had majority of the stock. Again, it was 160-something thousand pairs dropped on Nike, so that's probably why we haven't seen a lot of restocks for the Air Jordan 6 Midnight Navies. But shoot, everything else been dropping. And you got that chance of getting that dub. Again, the best way of getting that dub is make sure you are following me on Twitter, because like when they do some good restocks, I always like to send it out to you guys. And one last thing, Arm, that I have been peeping, I've mainly been seeing this with dunks, though. For instance, the Nike dunks that dropped earlier today on sneakers, the red and white highs. They dropped them joints at JD Sport Finish Line like 2-3 weeks ago. And now they just now dropping on sneakers. So again, once some shoes already are in stores, most people get their hands on the pair that they need, and the market is already down, it opens up the floodgates for the people to actually grab these joints on release day, and you don't really have to worry about any resale competition, because either they already got the pairs or the market is down and they don't want to hold on to shoes that's going market or less than market. So this is your time to go ahead and grab that sneaker that you've been wanting for retail. Because when I seen the red or white duck highs today, I'm like, bro, I already got a pair of them that I picked up from JD weeks ago, and now they just now dropping on sneakers. So yeah, it's a lot of commotion, it's a lot of discombobulation going on with all of these release date changes, but it's been working in a lot of people's favor. Now, what it's not gonna do is when it do come again to like the military blacks, them Navy 4s, all the heat stuff, them late shipments, this is where that networking again come in, because if these stores have them late shipments, again, they not gonna put no blast email out there saying, hey, we got our late shipments in. Those people who put their feet to the street, those gonna be the people who eat, and those people who, of course, you know that they may, let them know what's good with it. Those gonna be the people that eat. So again, Army, it's pros and cons to all of it, but try to make the best out of this while y'all can. So Army, let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section below. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. Let me know who gonna win the NBA Finals. I ain't gonna lie, I got my money on Golden State. Comment down below who y'all got winning the NBA Finals this year. Army, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all bookmark my Whatnot live stream. I will be going live this weekend, so make sure y'all do not miss that. Again, Army, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones, and of course, remain humble. And we out.
Unbreakable for the users. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get amusing. Yours old, him first season. The most beefy, looking like two laps. Two less, cause your ass taking nail.